What up everybody, this is AlexD, the founder of AlexD Music Inside channel and also the author of the book The Love English, Learning the English Language by Songs and Music. With fun, with joy, with no pressure. And I'll be here today to help you to get to understand about the song Let Her Go by Passenger. That was one hit in the world record. And in these sessions today, you're gonna get to know about some kind of feeling to describe how a person feels in specific situations. And by learning this song, you will understand about two things. Number one, the meaning and the structure they use in the song. Because in the singing and in the songs, they have the same pattern, in the same way of people to speak, and they have the same structure speaking. And they put it, in the repeated rhyme and let help you to get to understand about these things faster, and you can remember those longer. And number two, I will help you to understand about that is the pronunciation, because you know why? The native speakers, they might not very quickly notice about your grammar mistakes, but they might really quickly can hear and can identify what's your pronunciation and what's your accents, and they might get to sometimes awkward in speaking because they don't understand what you're talking about. So that's the reason why we're going to be here today to help you and help a lot of you to understand about this song and learn how to sing this, learn by heart. So ready for that? Let's go! This song will be cut into three main stages. Number one, that is the ebbs and flows. Number two, that is the fragile happiness. And number three, that is the emptiness. And I'm not sure this song is about breaking up or showing the feelings of love from the man towards the woman, but I'm so sure that this song is about the person who is so in love and he's trying to speak out all his feeling towards the one he loves. And let's go real deep inside the first part first, and I'm gonna be singing that. That's also the chorus of the song. So ready for that? Let's go! Well, only need the light when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you feel low, only hit the road when you're missing home, only know you love her when you let her go. You let her go. The first part, the ebbs and flows. As you know, in the relationship we have different stages, as I told you in the song I Do in a few weeks ago. If you don't know that, check that out again in this channel. And in the relationship we have different stages. So here right now, these people, they are in the second stages, that is the complicated part of the relationship. So the problem in the relationship is that they cannot always be together. And you can see the different feelings, how this man feels about this relationship with his darling. The level of emotion, it changes from high to low. You can see some words in the first part here. Only need the light when it's burning low, only miss the sun and snow, lover, let her go, feeling high, feeling low, hit the road and missing home, lover, let her go. And as some people said, you don't know what you've been missing until you lose that. And this man, absolutely, he's now far away from this girl. And somebody, they might not enjoy and they might not be in the real relationship until they are far away from the people they are in love with. And that is a very good experience and the wisdom that we should take as a lesson for ourselves to devote and to be engaging in any relationship, in any moment that you are with the beloved people, your beloved people. Okay, so that's all about the meaning of the first part. Let's move on to the pronunciation. And in this part, we have some notices here. Number one, you only need the light when it's burning low. So there's the linking sound. In here we say when it's burning low. Okay, so repeat after me the whole sentence. Only need the light when it's burning low. Okay, again, one more time. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Very good. Number two, the same when it starts to snow. But remember, starts here we have a little s here. We say starts to snow. Remember, with the subjects stand alone and the subject that are singular nouns, just like it's here. So the verb, they mostly will add s or es after that. A very good way to learn about the grammar. Okay, so repeat after me one more time. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Faster. 1, 2, 3, go. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Very good. Number two, only know you love her when you let her go. So there is a link inside between love and her here. As I told you several times in other videos, in other lessons here in this AlexD Music Inside channel, that H sound is kind of a weak sound. So we don't pronounce this that too strongly. And we will link love, which endings is love, V sound, with er here. So we say lover when you let her go. So let and her. But the problem with the American accent is that T between some, between words, they mostly will pronounce that as the D sound. So that is the reason why they pronounce this is let her go. So if you want to follow the Americans' accents in speaking, so I suggest you to change the way you speak and change the way you pronounce words, just like this. Learn by songs, and mostly the Western songs come from America. I don't know why, but we do have the favor of learning, and listening to the Western songs, especially American songs. And okay, again, one more time. Repeat this with me. Only know you love her when you let her go. One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Very good. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. So there is a notice here. We have you've. Okay, you've is the shorter way to say you have been high when you're feeling low. So there is only place that I can see the beauty of the grammar, as I told you sometimes, several times in the other lessons. That is, you have been high. It means it will show the duration. That's something you did several times. Okay, so we say you've been high when you're feeling low. Okay, so there are a lot of times that he feels high because he was in love with her, but right now he feels low. He feels quite, sad and quite uncomfortable and upset about this relationship. That's why he knows that I was feeling high sometimes here. I've been feeling high sometimes here. Okay, only know you've been high when you're feeling low. So they don't, remove the V sound here, V sound. So they always say you only know you've been high when you're feeling low. So you are, as told you, your is a shorter way to say you are. So repeat after me the sentence here. 1, 2, 3, go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. You've been high when you're feeling low. Very good. Only hit the road when you're missing home. So there is a linking sound between when and you here. So we say when you are. So there's too complicated, but stay with me. I'm gonna help you. When you are, when you're missing home. Okay, so missing, as an American person, they mostly will pronounce and they would reduce that into in. I don't know why, but maybe they are lazy. Oh, just kidding. Okay, so stay with me and repeat this sentence. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Remember, hate, that is the A sound. It's not A, it's A sound. So this is hate. Okay, repeat after me. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Very good. And only know you love her when you let her go. You let her go. Very good. So this is the same like some sentences I've told you here. And that's all about the meaning and the pronunciation of the first part. Let's move on to the second part. That is the fragile happiness. And I'm going to be singing that first. Are you down for that? Let's go! Staring in the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you make a dream last. A dream comes slow and it goes so fast. You see the one you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. Why this man is staring at the bottom of the class, of your class? See, the bottom of the class, that is when you're drinking something. And now he is drinking alcohol. So when does a man drink alcohol? When he is sad, hoping one day you make a dream last. So he hopes for something that he didn't do, he couldn't do. So that is the reason why he is drinking something. He's having alcohol and hoped that he will fall into some fantasy by the catalyst of the alcohol that reacts inside him. Okay, and say hoping one day you'll make a dream last, because dream comes slow and it goes so fast. And alcohol is a great way for people to escape from reality. And sometimes that is good. Sometimes people get addicted to alcohol, and that is the bad thing. If you are addicted to that, okay. And you see her when you close your eyes. Let's see. When you are too dedicating in a relationship, you are too, devoting yourself into a relationship, you will see that everywhere around you. That is, there are all the images and all the pictures and all the memories of your dearest girlfriend or boyfriend. Okay, and when you close your eye, the image arises in your brain. And maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch will surely dies. Okay, so love is just like the pinch of sand you hold in your hand. The more you squeeze it, the more you scramble it, the more it will go away from you. So that is the reason why in the relationship we all need to keep a distance. Sometimes you get it too close, sometimes you stay too far away from this person, but it's okay to be to have the push and pull energy in the relationship. Don't worry about that. That will keep the relationship last longer than you expected, and maybe it will last forever if two of you know how to maintain that energy between you guys. Okay, so that's all about the meaning of the second part. Let's see. There are some pronunciation in this part. Number one, that is staring at the bottom of the class. So link inside between a consonant, staring. This is the nasal sound, so you don't have to pronounce by your throat. Just by the air comes out and the sound comes out from your nose. We say staring, and it will link with at here. So we say staring at the bottom of the class. Okay, staring at the bottom of your class. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, go. Staring at the bottom of the class. Very good. Okay, and hoping one day you'll make a dream last. Okay, so the link inside between make. So make any sound that is K. It's not E. E is silent. So we say make a dream last. Okay, so repeat after me. Hoping one day you'll make a dream last. Faster. Hoping one day you'll make a dream last. Very good. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. Remember, dreams with S here, so we say dreams come slow and they go so fast. The ending sound of fast, we say fast. Okay, so the ending sound in English speaking is as important as the consonants in Vietnamese pronunciation. Okay, so I will give you some example in Vietnamese, sentences. So you see that tên tôi là. Okay, so we start with T and L here, tên tôi là. But if I remove all the T in the first part of these words, so how can you understand that? N-O-R. So the native speakers will feel the same way as you do if you pronounce the words without the ending sound, just like fast. Okay, so they will not be able to understand what you're talking about. Okay, so I suggest you, if you want to have perfect pronunciation, notice about the ending sound and the linking sound in speaking. Okay, so that's the reason why we should repeat this sentence. 1, 2, 3, go. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. Very good. Faster. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. Pretty awesome. Next one. Well, you see her when you close your eyes. So here, when you, at the upper part, we say when you see her when you close your eyes. So close, ending sound Z, link with your. Here we say close your, and your ending sound R, it will link with eyes here. So we say your eyes. So very complicated. Here we say close your eyes. Very good. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes. Okay, the whole sentence. You see her when you close your eyes. One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. You see her when you close your eyes. Very good. Maybe one day you understand why. Okay, maybe one day you'll understand why. So you'll is a shorter way to say you will understand why. Link a consonant with a vowel. So we say you'll understand why. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, go. Maybe one day you'll understand why. Very good. Everything you touch surely dies. Okay, ending sound dies. Okay, so we say dies here. And the touch, ending sound, touch, I told you, ending sound is really important in speaking. That is the reason why we should notice about that and repeat this sentence. 1, 2, 3, go. Everything will touch surely dies. Very good. As I told you, some singular nouns that go one, just like he, she, it, or this, that, or one. It will go with the verbs, and we add s or es after that verb. And but everything is everything or one thing. They are just one. So that is the reason why we add s after dies. Okay, so we say everything we touch surely dies. Okay, the great way to learn grammar by singing the song and understand how they use the structure in speaking. Okay, and that's all about the meaning and pronunciation of the second part, the fragile happiness. And the next one, that is the ebbs and flows. So they repeat the chords again and again and again. And the last part, that is the emptiness feeling. The emptiness of the feeling of the man in this situation. Okay, so let's hear me sing this first. Ready for that? Let's go! Standing in the ceiling in the dark, same old empty feeling in your heart. 'Cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. Well, you see her when you fall asleep, never to touch and never to keep. 'Cause you love it too much, 'cause you dive too deep. 'Cause you let her go. Welcome to the next part of this song, the emptiness. The emptiness. As you can see, this man, he's staring at the ceiling in the dark, and same old empty feeling in your heart. So, he is now all alone. He's thinking and, memorizing and recalling all about the memories with the one he was with in the past, and he feels the room is getting bigger and only me standing here and sitting in the dark and see the ceiling in the dark, and the feeling stays there. It will stay there and it will not go away because this relationship was worth it. And and now love comes slow and it goes so fast. He was waiting for this girl for a while, and he hadn't found the one was for him, and until he found her, unluckily he couldn't have the chance to be with her again. People move on all the time. They move and they change their place and change their job and change where they are all the time. That is the reason why maybe the people they are in love cannot always be together, and they are now separated from each other, and that is why he says love comes slow but it goes so fast, because you have to go to work and you have to go and explore the world. You cannot stay here forever, because if you stay here forever with somebody, you will ruin your dreams, and you will just like the sand in your hands, or an animal like a bird. If you love a bird and you try to catch them in a cage, this bird will feel so sad. And if you love somebody, you must let them go. Okay, so when you let them go, you feel like all the times the picture of that person will rises in your brain. Okay, so we say that, well, you see her when you fall asleep, and never to touch but never to keep. So you cannot touch her because that's all the memories of the past, and he's now thinking too much about the past. That is okay in the relationship if you are lingering to somebody or to some memories and to some events, specific event in the past. It's okay, no problem. Okay, and it says never to touch but never to keep. It just comes very naturally to your brain as a feeling of a man in a relationship. No problem with this. Okay, because you loved her too much and you dive too deep. Okay, so he is the one who falls down first in the relationship here. So we have a magical and a metaphorical picture of of an action that dived too deep. So when you dive too deep into something, just like you swim so deep underneath the surface of the water, so it means that you are really devoting and dedicating yourself into a relationship. Okay, so that's all about the meaning of the part emptiness, and let's go figure it out how they pronounce these sentences and how they use their pronunciation in singing, and how you can apply those in pronunciation, in pronouncing your words. Okay, so number one, we have staring at the ceiling in the dark. I told you the ng sound, that is a nasal sound, so it will link with all the vowels here. So staring at the ceiling in the dark. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, go. Staring at the ceiling in the dark. Very good. Same old empty feeling in your heart. So feeling in, very good. But here, same with M ending sound. We say same old, same old, same old, same old, empty, same old empty. Very good. 1, 2, 3, go. Same old empty feeling in your heart. Repeat the whole sentence. 1, 2, 3. Same old empty feeling in your heart. Very good. Cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. So I say cause. It's a shorter way to say because, and the ending sound S here. So we say cause loves. Okay, love is one thing, so we add s after the verb come. We say love comes. Okay, love comes slow, and it link, and it's we say and it goes. So it one, and the verb here that is goes. Es we s that, but we always pronounce that is goes. Okay, we don't pronounce goes. And it goes so fast. I told you in the last part, fast. Okay, the whole sentence with a lot of ending sounds here. Okay, cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. So repeat with me, 1, 2, 3, go. Cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. Pretty awesome. Well, you see her when you fall asleep. So fall with ending sound L here, which your tongue touches your upper teeth, we say fall. Okay, so link here we say fall asleep. Okay, well, you see her when you fall asleep. Repeat after me, 1, 2, 3, go. Well, you see her when you fall asleep. Very good. But never to touch, but never to keep. Okay, so touch ending sound, touch. Okay, link with N here, so we say never to touch and never to keep. Keep, that is long E, we say keep. Okay, repeat after me with this sentence, 1, 2, 3, go. But never to touch and never to keep. Very good. Because you love her, because you loved her too much. Okay, so cause ending sound Z here, link with you, so we say cause you. Okay, cause you loved, ending sound D, link with her here, we say loved her, loved her. Cause you loved her too much, ending sound ch. So we say, cause you loved her too much. Very good. And you died too deep. Okay, and you, any sound d, link with your sound. I've told you thousands of times. And you, turn into the sound, say, and you dived too deep. Long E also, we say deep. Okay, so repeat this sentence with me. And you died too deep. Very good. 1, 2, 3, go. And you dive too deep. So that's all about the song Let Her Go by Passenger. So as you know that learning the new language is not easy, but it does play an important part to help you guys to learn this language with music and songs. It will help you to learn this with fun and with joy, and it's will not be too much pressure while learning it. And because it has a rhyme and a catchy rhythm and a catchy beat, and you can learn that with your own interest. Okay, so let's hear me sing that first, and I suggest you to watch this video again a lot of time and to practice these pronunciation and learn about the meaning of the song, and sing along with me with this part. So are you down for that? Let's go. Only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. You let her go. Only know you've been high when you feel low. Only hit the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Staring in the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you make a dream last. A dream comes slow and it goes so fast. You see her when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. Only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. You let her go. Only know you've been high when you feel low. Only hit the road when you're missing home. feeling in your heart. 'Cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. Well, you see her when you fall asleep, never to touch and never to keep. 'Cause you love it too much, 'cause you dive too deep. 'Cause you let her go. I've got to say that thank you so much for bearing with me in this lesson, and for all the other lessons that you know, left your comments down below in the section here, and you encouraged me to do these kind of videos, and you are the person who inspired me to continue doing what I'm doing. And I'm so happy to see that some of you guys are getting better and getting more inspired in learning this kind of language. And I promise you, I'm going to be here to help you to get to the level of competence in English speaking. And this is just the first step in learning this kind of language. And learning the English language by songs and music. Mostly you cannot learn all a new language just by songs, but this is a very major part to help you guys to ignite the passion inside of you. Okay, so leave a comment down below here. I love you, AlexD, and I want more kind of these lessons. I would love to hear that. And don't forget to share this with your friends who are learning this kind of language too, who's finding it struggle to acquire the English language. Because sharing is caring. You do care about them. Share it, and it will help me also to be happy and to be glad to continue doing all these kind of videos. Okay, so this is AlexD from AlexD Music Inside channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, leave the hit the like button, leave a comment. What songs are you interested in? In the next video, I will do that. And subscribe to my channel to see videos coming next maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I'm too busy right now, but I promise you I will make it the best for you to learn the lesson. Maybe it's not too often, it's just like others do, like a week or daily videos, but I will make that the best I can, and I make that the best that you guys can understand all these things and can apply all these things in communication, in daily conversation with others. Okay, so that's it, and bye bye for now. Boom, 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 boom. Ready for that lesson? I'm a robot of 21st century. Are you ready for this today's lesson? Ouch, my back! I have backache! Apologize! I am super productive today because I'm Superman! I'm Superman. No, I'm Spider-Man. No! I am the educating man.